And we're back. Oh, it's been so long since we've had this series. I've missed it. Jake! You're still alive. Welcome, everybody. It is good to be back. This is probably the longest I've ever gone without playing some settlements. It was so long. Between trip, illness, and as you guys have seen, we have revealed Watchtower to the world, and that has been taking up a lot of my time. Hello, Omni. How are you? Oscar, hello. Raven, Lauren, hello. Alright, let's... Oh, wait, well, I don't have a gun equipped. What happened? Oh, that's right, because we gotta kit our stuff still. But I have quite a lot of stuff here for having left all my stuff in the container. Alright, let's go collect our goods before we forget them. Hopefully everyone's still cool. Are we still chill? Don't mind me. You didn't need that, did you? I'm gonna get lost now. On my way out of here. This vault is so confusing. I remember when we were testing it, we kept getting complaints about that, and then we're like, oh, this is a vanilla vault. Base game. So please blame Bethesda. Look at that. Expertly navigated. It's like I've played it 400 times.
Going up.
One Kaz. Combat Roomba. Open a combat Roomba.
Ground floor.
Is there such a thing in Fallout canon? Oh wait. I just missed all my stuff. Back down we go.
Going
Oh wait, no I
down.
didn't. No I didn't. I just got all confused with that. I get expert navigation and then forgot that there's a section near the entrance where Wise was.
Lower level.
Back up.
Going up.
Hey Canuck, how are you?
Ground floor.
There's our marker. Give me all my loot. Alright, I'm most likely just screwed up all my hotkeys. Hey, there we go. Alright, let's see. Well, we don't need 410mm pistols. We do need our fat man ready to go. We'll put it down at the bottom here so I don't accidentally do it. Let's see here. Equip those. There we go. That there. Their explosives down at the bottom. Nice. I guess I don't need any of these 10 mils. Oh, that's right. We were working on it. We gotta go back to what's his name, Cabot House, and get our super gamma gun. I think this is the one I was using. Okay, that feels pretty good. I don't really need the 10 mil. Just drop that. And we don't need you. Okay, there we go. Feeling pretty good. Return to the hardware store. Dr. Rise this time. Fantastic. Hey, Sean, how are you? Oh.
Maximum crabs!
Calls for the crab. And a Bonnie baby. Hello, how are you? Okay, now I gotta get my bearings again. It's been a minute. Let's start with a save. We all know I'm gonna die at some point here. Or maybe we're just gonna get a save crash. Alarming. This is an alarming amount of time for a save. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see here. So, all right. Do you guys remember for the cabin quest? Do you get a miscellaneous objective to come back there, or do you have to just remember to do it? I worked so hard for that weapon. I want it. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess we can go to Alyssa and then we'll make our way there. Oh, actually, Alyssa's... Is she going to be back? She should be. I don't remember if she comes back before. I think she comes back after we clean up for Dark Horizons, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we'll try it. I am feeling much better, thank you. But now one of my kiddos is sick, so I'm gonna pass it around in a circle probably. He'll get... I'm all recovered. He'll be sick. He's going to pick up something else, bring it home for me, and the cycle will continue until school's over. So that's exciting. I get a miss quest. Oh, thank God. That's good news. That's good news. Okay, let's see if Alyssa's here or not. I can't remember if they come back before, at this point. Yeah, okay, they do come back at this point. All right, cool.
I'm not sure I'm totally comfortable with the gunners snooping around town. While I'm working on getting the press ready, I could really use your help. Could you go out and collect some stories for the first edition? I have a list of people who have been affected by super mutants and want to give them the chance to have their voice heard throughout the Commonwealth. What do you say?
I'm sold. If you're looking for someone to help, you can sign me up.
I gotta put my gear back on.
This will really help me out. This is...
Uh-huh.
Alright, thanks, Alyssa. Hold on. What are we wearing? What is this nonsense? Alright, let's get all our stuff back on. We need... Oh, wait, which one are we wearing? I don't remember now. Patrolman sunglasses for sure. We don't need the wig anymore. Oh yeah, that was part of our... That's right, we had to disguise up in order to convince that one guy. That's funny. Oh yeah, because we tried the red dress. And then everybody aggroed on us. That's right, that was so fun. And ridiculous. That's right, we're keeping our jumpsuit on. Alright, I think we're good now. Wait, it says we're missing a left leg? Okay, we got a heavy metal left leg. That's a lot of armor on that thing. Okay, so we still have a spot for a legendary, I guess. And then we've just been collecting glasses for our future army of Gaths. Okay. Alright, let's pop a save again. Hey, Bramble, how are you? Votes for the dress. Get that ballistic weave, yeah.
All right, we're here. Let's head to the hardware store.
Gotta go do those railroad quests just so I can have ballistic weave red dress. Wait, I think I have idiot savant, so we get one of the best. Oh, I have 2 level ups. Oh, wasn't I saving for something? Yeah, I think level 30. Yeah, level 30 has a whole bunch of stuff. 31 has a bunch of stuff pop that are in my build, and 30. Yeah, okay, that is why.
Fun. I can show you the ropes, and you'd earn good money. I know you need the caps, and I can't keep letting you off on your protection fees. No matter how good a time we might have together.
Hey, keep your voice down.
Don't be embarrassed. You just did what you had to, and I can respect that.
Oh, damn it. The townsfolk must have come back from the salvage run only to find the gunners here instead of me. Why didn't they just run away? We can't let the gunners hurt these people. We gotta do something.
Have any ideas?
I don't know. But whatever we decide, we should do it fast.
Let's try to keep this civil.
You're right. Maybe we could get these guys to leave without any bloodshed.
Okay, here we go.
God, I hate guard duty. Hold it. We aren't expecting reinforcements. Who are you? And what are you doing here?
I don't know what's going on, but you need to get out of here. Now.
What do you mean? Why? What is it?
Oh my god!
Oh, God! Oh, God! We gotta run! Run! Everyone run!
The wide-eyed stare on that guy is fantastic.
I didn't think that would work. Come on, let's head inside the hardware store.
Off they go.
Ugh, really wrecked the place. Power's out too. Oh, come on!
Coming in. Oh, here he comes.
What have they done?
The vault hub! Why the hell did they do that to it? Oh, and I thought raiders were bad. And... Yep, terminal shot to hell. Oh, I bet it was that big guy that did it. Berman. Ooh, if I ever get my hands on him.
Now what?
Now I don't know. Hey, the lights are flickering. Someone's trying to get the power back on. The plutonium well. There must be gunners down there. All right, let's head down into the service tunnels. Deal with the remaining gunners. I can worry about cleaning this place up later. Hang on, just gonna grab another weapon. This thing weighs a ton, and doubt I'll have enough room to use it down there.
Let him through, doggo.
Okay, let's go.
Off we go. Showing my new playthrough. Last update, my Aiden was naked when I met him in the workshop in Concord. Is this a known bug? I mean, I've heard a few people report it, but I've not been able to replicate it, so it's difficult to do anything about it.
Allows nuclear protection.
Ah, that's funny. Look at this. Who did that? Amazing. Look at it. So I tried to fix the thing, and it projected the plus sign through the back of the... Alright, so we need a new solution for the Nightingale medical caches still. I'm gonna put that on my list here.
Try a fresh suit from Fallon's. Tell him Pulaski sent ya.
Alright, Nightingale cache plus goes through. That's really fun.
Boy, I sure could go
Best
for
laid
a
plans.
cup about
Oops.
stopping at Slocum's Joe.
I like that it's just going to advertise to you for 200 years. That's the that's what the shelter's going to do.
Careful now. I see gunners ahead.
Alright, hold on just a second. I'm going to be right back. Alright, I'm back. Skin Configuration's hiring at the moment. Sort of. We have some help wanted ads up right now. We are currently on the hunt for quest/systems designers, level designers. Those are the primary right now. We don't have any full-time work available right now, but we're always on the hunt for folks we can work with on smaller projects to you know, see how we work together, and then that way when we're ready to hire full-time, we know who to go to. So if you go to our website, hold on a second, let me find it real quick for you. There's there is a contact form. We kind of buried it in there because we wanted people to actually read through our website. But if you go to the About section, you will find it on there. Aiden and nothing but an eye patch. Well, I can think of a few people who would appreciate that visual.
Doesn't look like they're willing to talk. We'll have to take them down.
You gonna help out, Jake?
I'm on him!
Nice. Nice teamwork, guys. Ooh, can we get in there? Can we get in there? We need the acrobatic skill back. It's like the best part of Oblivion Remastered. Let me up my jump skill. Wait, what? Oh, it was they were probably fighting respawns of what do you call them? Rad roaches. I have no idea what causes in some cells the
Who's there?
the perk to stop working for grenade throw. No idea why that happens.
Shit!
Guessing it has something to do with the lighting template.
Really pissing me off!
Careful, dog meat. Still chewing on the guy. I still can turn in tattoos. I don't know if I'm still going to be able to at this point.
Who?
Who said that? Oop, oop, oop. Wait, am I getting lost in here? I can make it through the vault, no problem. Can't make it through this little tunnel. Daisy just finished my third playthrough of SS2. Love it. Honestly, think that only wish I would have is less battles in Chapter 3 or an option for it. Otherwise, love them.
What the?
Yeah, one of the feedback points that we got during alpha testing that I agreed with but didn't have a solution for immediately. We need a little more variety in the battles. I'd like to come in an update at some point. Bug fixes first though before we do any more major changes. Alright, hold on a second. Was that the was that another right leg? That was the no, we already had right leg. We were missing left leg.
I want this one's head!
Uh-oh. Run away!
Oh yeah!
Oh. Alright, we We need to get around. We need to get around.
Engaging hostile.
It's not a very smart fight. Wait, what? Oh, there it goes.
Sweet.
Uh-oh. Time. There we go. Mutant Slayer's board lame. We'll take the grenades though, thank you. Oh, Jason Lovecraft, that's what that... I thought that was somebody subscribing. Thank you for the donation. I get why Jake lives in the hardware store, but I caught him sleeping in the rain the other day. Can we move his butt into the speakeasy before he catches his death? Did he not? Was he not sleeping underneath his little hut? Was he just out in the? Or that's not enough to you? You should have more than that little bit of coverage. Is what you're saying? Can't hear me over the gunplay, huh? Actually, you know what? We can actually turn up my... Let's turn up my mic volume. Does my mic sound better? Like I did. I replaced some equipment to try and make it sound a little nicer. Ethan, cool that you guys have positions open. If not full time, I sent my info over. Yeah, I'm always a bit behind on responding to people who email in about the positions because we're just swamped right now. But eventually, once I get caught up, I will go over the resumes we have standing. I'm sure there's half a dozen of them sitting there waiting for me to look at right now. Yours is probably among them. Hey, Starhammer, how are you? You said when I joined you were sick. Did you get the COVID again? It may have been COVID. I don't know. It was pretty long sickness, whatever it was. Oh, hello. Oops.
Did we win? I already told you I can't fix anything else until I get the power back on.
I recognize that voice. Lupe?
Jacob? What are you doing here?
That's a rich question coming from you. I thought you'd been killed in the Quincy massacre. What's with the gunner uniform?
You know each other?
Yeah, I guess you could say we're all old friends. But I thought you were killed when the gunners attacked Quincy.
What was the Quincy massacre?
I guess it must have happened before you woke up. Quincy used to be a thriving community, almost as big as Diamond City. But one day the gunners came to town and, well, I'm sure you could figure out what happened next.
Wanna fill me in?
Well, I kind of joined the gunners. Well, actually, not so much joined as forcibly conscripted at gunpoint. But hey, I get 3 clean meals a day, and my boss is pretty nice. At least as far as gunners go.
I guess that answers that. Sorry if any of those gunners we just took down were friends of yours. But what are you doing down here? Why are you messing around with the plutonium well?
Because it was broken. I'm a gunner technician now, so fixing things kinda goes along with the job.
Technician? Say, that boss you mentioned, he wouldn't happen to be called Algernon, would he?
Yeah, that's him. You've met him?
Yeah, something like that.
It's a long story, but I guess we're sort of allies now, or something. Man, that's weird to say. Actually, he gave us some orders to pass on, if we found a technician here. Which I suppose will be you. So, here.
Huh. It says, I'm free to operate under my own discretion. As long as I help you, I've been given a leave of absence. Neat.
Well now, that's great. We need all the help we can get. And it'd be good to have another skilled tech around. Welcome aboard.
Nice that you're willing to do that for us.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
Well, with that, I'd say we've secured Concord. Maybe it would be smart to build some defenses. You know, in case the gunners come back.
Oh, I could help with that.
Sure thing. Hey, I could show you how to do it using ASAMs.
You mean those sensor things? You actually got them working? Huh. I gotta check this out.
What sort of defenses did you have in mind?
Whatever the ASAMs can give us. Although with the hub gone, I'm not sure we'd still be able to build martial plots. Maybe I could figure out a workaround. Mirror the new firmware from an ASAM that's already updated.
Do you trust her?
Lupe? Well, I can't say I expected her to sign up with the Gunners, but I doubt they gave her much of a choice. She's a good kid, and she's a natural when it comes to tech. Hell, if I'd have known she had survived Quincy, I'd have tried to find her ages ago. I think it's safe to say we could trust her.
As good a plan as any.
For now, I guess we'll just have to secure things as best we can and wait to hear back from Algernon. Assuming he really is on our side, hopefully we won't have to wait long. I'll also check in with our settlements. Without the hub, I'll have to do things the old-fashioned way. I'll be relying on my ham radio and a big old notepad for a while. But it's better than nothing. Alright, time to get to work. Stay safe out there. And thanks again for coming to get me. You're a real friend.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Gotta get level ups. Wait, 29. No, I need 30. Damn it. No, we're not taking Aqua Boy. Bummer. Okay, I just want to rank up all those skills. Alright, upstairs we go. I'll help you out there, Lupe. Don't mind the mess. Okay, so what's next on the agenda here? So, next, I believe we have several Concord quests going. Oh, I still never went and had dinner with, with Elias and Ruby yet. Can't think of their last name for some reason. The Thompsons, yeah, thank you. Why couldn't I remember their last name? Alright, up we go. I gotta move chat around. My neck is straining for some reason. Looking over at, I've got this set up here. Here we go. Much better. Alright, Fallout 4, you can do it. I know loading into the overworld is scary, but I believe in you. I'm curious if that has gotten worse with people. Is anybody on the next gen, or have you guys all smartly rolled back? Because I'm curious if that issue of the loading into the overworld is even worse on next gen. I would believe it would be, since it's directly related to texture loading. Clean up, Mala.
Mayor has against the ghouls. They're just the same as anybody else. How's it hanging?
Wait, are the Thompsons just waiting for us to show up for dinner? So they're not at the services? Let's check. Yeah, the loading times I think have always been an issue for especially going into the overworld.
Welcome. Oh, hello. We are so glad you could make the time to come and see us. Dad, look who's come to visit.
Oh, right. It's the hunter who stole my trophy. Hunting has been my life for so many years that I get a bit ornery when someone comes between me and my prey.
Come on, tell me the whole story. Who were you before all this?
I've been hunting ever since I could hold a rifle. And up until recently, I've never had a problem bagging my kills. But lately, nothing seems to go my way. And your Deathclaw back there was the straw that broke this camel's back. Ruby and I have been traveling these parts to find somewhere safe to build a home again after our last one was destroyed.
Super mutants found our settlement and attacked one night. Daddy killed 4 of them before we were overwhelmed, and we had to get the hell out of there. They destroyed everything.
Oh, don't cry, sweetheart. You know what kills me. Anyways, Concord seemed like a nice and easily defensible place, now that those raiders have been cleared out.
Daddy has heard about a few more trophy animals around these parts and has promised me he will retire after he has bagged them. Isn't that right, Daddy?
That's right, darling.
Well, it was real nice of you coming to visit, and we hope to be able to show you some impressive kills of our own soon. Thanks for listening to our tale. We haven't had much in the way of friends for quite a while now. This is a welcome change of pace. And feel free to stay as long as you'd like. There's extra iguana soup if you're still hungry. It's Dad's favorite.
Alright, let's grab the trophy list here. Yum, iguana soup. Oh, that's right, and here's the Jake's letter. So if you were to, yeah, when Jake gets kidnapped, if you were to come in here, they should be gone, and you should just find that note. Alright, let's head on out. Yeah, they're probably on their way to the church service now. We left them sitting here waiting for us to have dinner with them for 6 days. And another long load time. It'd be nice if when you went into like a small interior, it could just keep the exterior loaded. It seems like that shouldn't be too big a deal. I don't know if the engine has any way to easily judge when an interior is small. It could be a flag they could let us put on there. Oh wow, look, the fences. Jake and Lupe very busy while we were having dinner. Those ASAMs work miracles. That's so funny. Wait, why did it build so much? Usually it does it a little more staggered out. Oh, that's right, it does it in chunks, like, as opposed to... So I think for this, I believe Uit designed all the walls, and rather than having him do, like, level designs for the whole place, because it would have been just a ton of extra work, and he had a lot to do, I think we just opted to just have a few of the walls enable at a time each time you... each time it triggers. Alright, wait, what do we got a marker over here for?
Hi.
All right. I've managed to decipher the whereabouts of the next monkey link in this chain. His real name is Kelly Carlson, but he goes by the imaginative handle of Knifepoint. Real knuckle-dragger that I'm sure no one will shed a tear over. You ready to tackle this one?
Alright. I'll do it.
I'll send Knifey Boy's last known coordinates to your, Pippamathingy, and will eagerly await your return.
Okay, off we go. That's not how Todd wants it. He loves load screens. Alright, let's head over here. It will be interesting to see if like what changes on that department with TES 6, like with how much flack Bethesda's gotten for the number of load screens in Starfield if they try and overcorrect. With I mean, I guess there's no way to overcorrect, right? None of us would complain if there were 0 load screens. Like the games that pull off the trick where it feels like there's no load screen, like have you guys, I don't know if any of you, I haven't played it, but I've watched videos of how the streaming works of Spider-Man 2 on PS5, and it's really, really cool. And if we could have that in a Bethesda game, I would not complain. Yeah, you look like you need a bullet in that gas mask. Who else is over here? Not a good hiding spot, buddy. What was that sound? Did it get I did. I got an achievement. All right. It's so funny to get achievements in this game still after all these years. Ooh, bloody mess. Oh, that's right. This is where, what's his name was kidnapped. Ooh, that's the grenades. This is where Craig was, right? Alright, I think we need to get up there. Or is it up over there? Let's see if I get a little closer this way. Okay, yeah, it must be up there somewhere. This doesn't feel correct. Well, we're going for it. Alright, now I can't remember. Is this one of the guys that we play Murder Hobo on? Yep. Data for Knifepoint. Let's see. Wait, what? Images? Was that supposed to show an image? Because you can show images on this stuff in here. I don't know if you can do it in terminals. I know you can do it in notes. Alright, let's see here. What is our next objective? Return to Caleb. Alright. Oops, I forgot to read that. Alright. What's it called? Read Alyssa's subject list. Okay, where are there any on the way? Oh, do they not have map markers? Interesting. Alright, let's see here. Third rail, Oberlin Station, Green Top. Alright. Which one's closer? I guess Good Neighbor? Oh yeah, there's the map markers. It was just a little bit delayed. What is happening in chat, guys? What is happening?
Hey.
I hope you're buying. Even a girl with an arsenal full of weapons.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Each weapon tested on...
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's see here. So we'll take you. And... you. What do we got for them? There's if anyway they list as interview subject to become settlers afterwards. At this point, probably not, because we don't have any dialogue for them. They just have those handful of lines, and it would be really awkward to have settlers wander around that are mute.
Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
There's nothing wrong with being a Jake Simp around here.
Hey.
What do you want? You look like one of them weak city slickers trying to grease up a broken old man. Did that Alyssa girlie send you?
Yes. You have information I need.
You ain't getting my story that easy. How about a little drink to lubricate my pipe some?
Get booze for Griff.
Hey.
What do you want? You look like one of them weak cities.
Ah, yes. Gossip. My one weakness.
Well,
oh, all right,
you
that worked.
see, my old lady and me were sitting pretty with a working farm. It wasn't anything fancy, but it produces a solid crop, and we were able to make a decent living.
I mean, we can give them default AI, but it doesn't give them voices.
Out of nowhere, 3 of them big green mutant buggers.
Like, in hindsight, what we should have done
orchard.
is had the voice actors, instead of making up new voices, which everybody did, they should have had them just use the same voice they did for other settlers, because I believe everybody that we did these interviews with have also done other NPCs. So that would have been the smart way to go.
Pumpkin. I saw all this as I was walking back from the neighbors. Seeing as I couldn't help her anymore, well, I ran and hid till they finished their terrible business. I mean, he just killed her without saying a word. They're just monsters. We need to eradicate the bloody lot of them. Well, I hope you got what you came for. Please, let me be now. This talk has not done me well.
Yeah, that would have been, yeah, in hindsight, it would have been smarter to just be like, don't do silly voices or anything. Like, they had fun with them, obviously. Like, this guy, like, that was Ron Barkador, had fun with that, clearly. And I remember, Lainey's voice actor, she was just like, can I just try out an accent? Well, yeah, go for it. So, you know, so the folks doing it for us, we let them have fun with it. But had we better planned, it would have been smart to just, you know, just do one of the character voices that you did for the model ready, and that way we could double dip. That would have been smarter. Yeah, or had like a default pool that was a little bit larger. That would have been smart too. But we did not do that. We did not think that far in advance on a lot of this stuff. But because a lot of it's volunteer stuff, and we're just trying to knock it out here and there. So definitely something we'd need to take more time with if we were doing it for a game. All right, what's next here? Oh, I don't have that location, whatever that is. Oh, I guess it's Grey Garden. No, not Grey Garden. What was it? It was Oberlin. I don't remember what that one is. Oh, well, we'll find out when we get there. What settlement is right over here? The County Crossing? Okay, so can we get gunner tattoos when gunners are allies or companions killed? BH swooped in and take that privilege away from me. Super annoying. Probably not, because I think the way we inject them is with a perk that's based on when you kill them. So probably not. You just say you're not that smart. I'm of average intelligence. I don't like to brag about that kind of thing. Oh, green top. Why did I forget that? Alright, who do we got here? Ricky. Oh, this is the one we got to get him some clothes, right? If we can't convince him.
Hi. Oh. Are you here about the muties? Did Alyssa send you?
Sounds pretty bad.
I'm not so sure now. It's pretty cold at nights. Maybe a new jacket to keep me from freezing to death would help to refresh my memory.
Find Ricky a jacket.
Are you here about the muties?
Let's try another.
Can you tell me about them?
Oh. Well. I mean.
Second try.
It was like this. We had things pretty good. Mom and Dad had found us a nice apartment that wasn't too damaged, and, well, we had a good setup. We had raided the other apartments and managed to scrape up everything we needed, but it didn't last long. One day, my friend and I were on lookup in a boarded-up old grocery store. We were just sitting there when, like, I don't know, 10 of those mutant bastards just walked up to the front door of the block and just smashed it in like it was a piece of paper. I panicked because I had to warn Mom and Dad. But there's no way I was going to sneak past 10 angry muties. I bolted up the fire escape, but when I got to the window of our apartment, I could hear the horrible bellowing and roaring coming from our living room. I saw my parents ripped apart. I mean, how does that happen? It's burned into my brain. I close my eyes at night, and it all plays out like some horror show. Over and over and over again. Been living on the streets ever since then. Jet helps with the thoughts sometimes. Anyways, I better get back to my hole before someone steals it. Make sure people know about this.
Yeah, there's little fetch quests to convince each of them, I think, in this first round if you have 0 charisma. Alright, and then the last one is at Oberlin. Here we go, here's Lainey.
Hey, dear. You come to hear Lainey's tale of misery and woe. That Alyssa woman told me someone would come to hear all the grisly details, and I figured it must be you.
I appreciate you telling me all of this. I know it's difficult.
Well, dear, it all started when our trading caravan stopped for the evening at one of those small outposts. I can't remember which one now. You see, my 2 sisters and my brother were all that was left of our family, and we had finally found safety with the caravan. Sometimes it was hard work, but it was ours. And up until then, it was safe. So anyway, we set up camp, and old Ralphie the guard set up his usual watch for the night. I'm not really sure what happened, but we were woken up by this almighty sound of something very heavy being pounded into the ground. We were all woke up, and I grabbed my old trusty rifle, ready to address whatever shenanigans were upon us. When I went to look for poor Ralphie, all I found was a pile of blood and guts, and those big green buggers were upon us. Well, I pulled up my rifle, and I took a bead on the big, mean-looking one, and my gun jammed, and I couldn't get it to release. The gun jamming like that sent me into shock, so I rolled over and ran like hell over the hill and down to the river. When it was all over, I snuck back to see how bad it was. There was no one left standing. My poor brother and my 2 sisters were lying on the ground, with their necks broken. Like discarded dolls from some poor child's playground. As there wasn't anything left for me, I came here. Oh, God. Just thinking about it makes me sick again. Please go. I need to be lonesome.
Aw, poor Lainey. Yeah, it's pretty intense stories we get. I do love you guys pointed out to me last time we did a playthrough, was that we get all these amazing interviews, and then Jeff just gets the worst possible. Poor guy. Could you make a joke add-on mod for SS2 next April 1st? There's a Mannequin Sanctuary house. You should dress up like Jake, and you should let us pick it up in our inventory. I've been wanting to do an April Fool's joke with SS2 for years, and every time I remember, it's like end of March, and I'm like, I don't have time to do the level of joke I would like to do, because I love the April Fool's jokes like that some of the studios like Blizzard used to do, where like they put in way too much effort and you're almost convinced the thing that they're joking about is real. That's the level I want to do. Like, I want to make some like kick-ass trailer, and then you guys see it and be like, wait, what? And then it'll start out feeling kind of serious, and then by the end of it you'll be like, wait a second. That's the kind of April Fool's joke I've been wanting to do. I put a reminder on my calendar for like March 1st or something next year to hopefully give myself enough time. So one of these years you guys are gonna get some over the top joke from me.
Excuse me.
Oh, great, you're back. How did you go with the interviews?
Finally got them all. Here.
Well, it can't have been easy. Here's payment
Does
for your
taking
trouble.
strong to interview with them do
Thanks
anything?
to
No,
your
but that's a
report,
really good idea.
I
We
now
should have
enough
done
for the
that.
first edition.
Should
Come back
have
at the
done
end
that.
of the day, and I should have it printed. This is going to be big.
It's funny, we've randomly done some like it all depends on like who is
I hope Jake and the
in charge of
Voltron
the
are
project. Like sometimes we get people who go way extra, and sometimes people just kind of do the assignment as it's written. And this one was definitely one where the assignment was done as it was written. We had another project where Strong does come into play. I don't know if you've heard this one, Kaz. If you build the newspaper in SS2, so it's an industrial building, it's the New Bugle paper, and you assign Strong to it, there are like 25 or 30 custom articles written by Strong, which are really funny. And that was one of those things where, like, the person who wrote it, I insisted it be an Easter egg. Like, we didn't tell people about it, like, with, objectives or tips or anything like that. It was just always had to be an Easter egg game. And I don't know how many people ever found it until I started talking about it, because why would you think to do that? It's so random.
Commonwealth really needs less gunners. How was the knife jump? Get anything useful?
Maybe I found out something. Do you want their holotapes?
Let me see. Oh my. This is rich. There's a picture of Knifepoint standing next to a man imitating a bear. Looks like some kind of hunting trip. I think I know of this guy. Let me check with my source. Come back in a couple hours and I should have something.
Man, now I want to do I want to ChatGPT that, Oscar. Like, ask it to make me an image of a super mutant with J. Jonah Jameson's hair. and mustache. Okay. You know what? Let's go check. Do we get any more? Did anybody else move in here yet? No, no more. Who are we still missing? I think we're missing Harriet as the last person. Okay. Are we caught up with all of our quests? Oh, we can still help with CPD. I guess we could do old guns. Oh yeah, didn't we say we were going to do Minutemen this playthrough? So I do need to do old guns. Yeah, I guess we can return all these scalps. Let's go do that. So I think so far the closest we've had to a bug today was when the camera went all wonky with Lupe, but that's a Fallout 4 bug. That is not a me bug. All right, come on, game. All the load screens.
Hi. Hi. Hear you're working with Caleb. Good man, that one. Not too squeamish about doing what needs to be done. And? You want something?
I think I've earned a reward.
Great. Each one means one less gunner scum polluting the wealth. Here's your very well-earned caps. Nice. Anything else?
Nice.
Anything I can do to help out?
You've been really useful to us. Really helped make things happen. I'm trying to say I appreciate what you've been doing for us. We're growing, and you've had a hand in that. Now, if we're gonna get strong enough to take on folks like the Hellhounds and have a hope of winning, we need a better base.
Got anything particular in mind?
Yeah, I've been giving it a lot of thought. Most of the old stations are just too small or falling apart. So I've been scouting out the perfect spot. There's this place called the BADTFL out near Bunker Hill. It's the biggest and best preserved of all the old stations. Good location, great condition, and big enough inside for all our needs. However, a bunch of raiders are poking around in there. I arrested one of them to get information about what's inside.
Don't worry, I'll help you deal with these raiders.
Great. I'd sure be glad to have you with us when we storm the place. I want to leave Simon and Jared out of this, but I can round up a few new recruits together for the attack. I'll give you a rendezvous point close by. We'll meet up and finalize the plan before we go in. With Surprise and your backing, we shouldn't have too much trouble clearing out those thugs. What do you say?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Well, let's go take our new HQ and execute some bad guys.
Okay, here we go. I feel like you gotta be careful saying that in front of Shandy. He's liable to want to come join
Had
up.
anything exciting happen lately?
See?
I bet you have. I only get to take messages until I get wicked big.
Ooh. Oh, ah. That was a painful sneeze for some reason. My dog is shedding like crazy. Little cola. Oh my god, I got something. I got the coolest thing I got to show you guys. I will post a picture of it soon. So I have a statue now of Cola. I just gotta get the little Nuka-Cola neckerchief tied on. But it is like life size. It is fantastic. It is gonna be part of my part of the King Gath Creations offices if we ever turn into a physical space. Okay, we got all sorts of stuff to do now. Alright. To Bunker Hill. You guys were talking about wanting little figures in your pockets. I gotta find something for you. I hope I still have it linked. Give me a second here. I believe I have it pinned somewhere. Yes. All right. Have you guys heard of Hero Forge?
You there, caravan or raider?
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? All right. Come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
Alright, I'm gonna post you guys something. Okay, so this is a Hero Forge is a website where you can get printed models of characters, and somebody went through and made a bunch of them of SS2 characters. Like here is the Ron as a miniature you can have produced and mailed to your house. Let's see if I can find the other links. Hold on a second. Somebody went through and made like all of our major characters. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. We've got, that's the Ron. Here is Mansfield. Here is, oh, I should start typing this up. Teresa. Let's see here. Copy link. Cassandra. I'm gonna spam chat. This is my chat. I can do that. And then, of course, everybody's favorite, Mr. Jake. And Aiden. Let's see here. And lastly, Lupe. Bada bing. Check those out. They're really adorable and really well done, given that this is just like, it wasn't designed obviously specifically for SS2. It's designed for people to make things for their tabletop RPGs, to make little figurines of their characters, and somebody took the time and designed all of our characters in there. Yeah, I don't think they're cheap. But they're really cool. Oh, you've never had the Ron offer you pie? If you don't go sit down right away, he'll say something like, "Have some pie." See, the Ron definitely has an affinity for pie.
Hey.
Well, that's not how this was meant to
Oh,
start.
which one was deleted?
Someone needs to learn the meaning of keep your head down.
Hold on, let me click on one. Which one was
Right,
shown
no
deleted
time to
for
mess
you?
about. You, Officers Stompy and Clompy, stay out here and guard the door. And I think we should go serve an eviction notice to the rest of the scum inside.
Let's go in there and get him.
It might be
Let's go
that some of
serve
them
some
just didn't.
justice.
The person made them years ago, so maybe they deleted them from their account. The Ron is still there. I actually clicked on that one. I don't know about the rest of them. Jake and Lupe are deleted. Oh, bummer.
Looks like we caught them with their pants down. Lead on.
I hate pulling a short straw. This better be Who's
there?
I like that the turret blasts them and they're trying to hide behind the couches. Sorry, guys.
Nothing there now. What do you think? You guys got me stirred up over nothing. Huh? Who?
Leave me alone, attack dog. We're friends. Oh, what the heck? Dog meat. He just pushed me into my grenade. Oh no! What? I got shoved while throwing my grenade.
Looks like we caught them with their pants down.
I'll have to reach
Lead
out
on.
to the person who made those and see if they're still on my on the Discord, and if they would recreate them for Aiden and Lupe, or Tick Lupe. Right? I actually have screenshots of them. I can show you guys on that. Let me finish this dungeon up. Because maybe if the person who made it originally can't make them, maybe one of you guys could recreate them from the screenshot. Oh no! We don't have to kill dogs. That would be a... I think that would be a huge quality, or I don't know if you could call it quality of life. But excuse me, I think it would make a lot of people happy. Oh god. Oh god. It'd be a mod that would make a lot of people happy if there was a way to permanently pacify dogs. Like, I know you can pacify, you can use Animal Friend, but they don't stay that way forever. It'd be really cool if, excuse me, if when you pacify, you could pacify them and have them be your buddy. Just like send them to a settlement. See, look at that. I talked about getting healthy. Excuse me, and all of a sudden I can't stop coughing. Actually, it might just be from talking so much on stream after a long hiatus from doing so. Alright, did we get everybody? Is that it?
Excuse me.
We did it. It's done. We have a new HQ. I owe you a big thanks. We couldn't have done it without you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're a useful person to have around. Now I need to tell the others. Get things moving. I'll see you later.
Ravens, I was told of a glitch here at BATFL. The CPD officer shows up in the vanilla cell here. Is that normal? What point do they show up? Because them showing up during this quest is normal. Because they should be following behind Lena. I actually think that, if anything, there's a bit of a bug that they don't actually come running in with you. Or actually, maybe she mentions that. Maybe that's why she's like Officer Clompy or whatever. Maybe she tells them to stay behind. I don't remember what the exact dialogue she uses is. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Oscar, with the, you can, what's it called? What's that perk called? Let me go up here. So this perk on this one, Wasteland Whisperer, you can do that, you can pacify them, but I would love to be able to, like, pacify a raider dog and then recruit it, instead of it just, like, you'll pacify it for a while, but as soon as you leave, it'll just, once you unload, it'll disappear or it'll aggro again. It'd be cool if you could just recruit them. Just run around the raider camps and steal all their dogs. Oh, after you turn it back into vanilla cell, there's CPD officer in there. I gotcha. Well, after it upgrades to HQ, we can try that and see if we can replicate it. I think that takes a few days in game though, so we might not get to it today. That was the longest lasting bobby pin ever. Also, I'm the worst at lockpicking. That was so sweet. Oh, this one. We screwed the pooch on it. Okay, I think we got all of our loot out of here. Oh, wait.
Got it.
Excuse me. That's what we're doing.
Detective Valentine. Nick. Listen, I'm sorry. You've got every right to be upset. But you need to believe me when I tell you I had no idea. Operation Winter's End was my baby. I believed in it. I still believe in it. They kept us all in the dark, me included. I got briefed this afternoon. They laid it all out. The whole thing. Winter's deal with the DA, his agreement to bring down the other families, his idea to record the holotapes. It was the plan all along, Nick. There's nothing we can do. Winter was a stoolie for the feds. He reported directly to the BADTFL. All on the books.
Okay, so now I was gonna show you guys a screenshot. Hold on a second. Of the missing ones. They're gonna be like, hold on, maybe I can make these bigger. Give me a second. Let's see if I can get these a little bit bigger. They're gonna be kind of hard to see because they're just like thumbnails that were generated by Discord at the time. But I will hopefully be able to. Actually, can I even paste images into YouTube chat? I don't know if I can. Let's see. No QA. Okay, I guess I gotta put them up somewhere. Hold on a second. All right, so we'll go to. Where can I host an image really easily? Imager? Can I just put stuff on Imager really easily? Imager. Image upload and meme generation. Alright, let's see here. Save. Jake Hero Forge. Alright, it's going to be very tiny, but hopefully you guys can see this. Alright, here is what Jake looked like. Can you guys see that? Does that work? And then you said Lupe was the other one that disappeared? Lupe, Hero Forge. Add image. And copy link. Alright, and then here is Lupe. Did you get past your issue, Bob?
Hey.
Hi. You know, Jared can help you get good prices for any loot you're dragging about. And? You want something?
Nothing right now.
Good. I have things to do.
Oh, she's marked because of the scalps. I was like, wait a second, why is she still marked? There we go. We have already given her scalps. Okay. Let's see what's next on our agenda here. Okay, we can go back and get the next 2 rounds of those. I think we're right next to the castle, so we might as well do old guns here. Pre-made settlement had too many people. Oh, I missed a message for Kaz earlier. Go to a plane in Far Harbor. You can sell you 3 dogs a day, all types of mutant hounds. Yeah, it's not about the necessarily like collecting infinite dogs. Like we can also do that from the pet store in some settlements. I just really like the idea. I hate that I have to kill dogs from raiders, right? Like they're attack dogs. Like when they're those like nasty feral ones, I don't mind. But when it's like
one less piece of scum on the streets.
When it's just like nice looking dogs, like they look like floppy-eared versions of dog meat, I just feel really guilty having to shoot them. So I just want to be able to have an alternate way to deal with them. Alright, down to old guns. I don't know if Raider dogs are in their own faction. I think the dogs are just in the Raider faction.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
Here I am. What did you need?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minutemen. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
The idiots took over.
Joe Becker? Who's that?
That's just sad. General Becker used to run the Minutemen. The last real leader we ever had. After he died, there wasn't anybody left with the guts and brains to pull things together.
I'm still waiting for you to tell me what you want.
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
At least we're trying to help people. Can you say the same?
Don't give me any attitude, Sonny. I've been a Minuteman longer than you've been alive. But I've heard some good things about what you've been doing. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
Are you offering to rejoin?
I guess I am. But first things first. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons, ammo, schematics, you name it. Come on, I'll show you.
Open sesame.
Ah, good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
Excuse me.
Do you know some way to open this door?
No. And even if we could blast it open, we'd probably destroy what's inside while we're at it. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the northeast bastion.
This is Radio Freedom. Attention, Minutemen. We've just gotten word that a settlement is in trouble. Anyone within range, please respond.
Uh-oh.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Alert! I've just been notified of a kidnapping. Minutemen, please respond if you're in the area.
What? It's dangerous coming here.
This was the general's quarters. Used to be a tunnel leading from here to the armory. Wow, looky here. You've already cleared it. Good job. Let's get down there and see if there's still a way through.
Oh yeah, I think we already went through this. Triggered all the Mayans, killed the robot. Let's see how mad she is about that.
Pretty dark down here. We better watch our step.
sure I didn't miss any mines. Coming.
Sarge is still down here? I wouldn't want to be the unlucky one to ever run upon him down here in the dark.
There we go.
Let's see. I used to know this password. One if by land. Nah, that's not it. For the Commonwealth. God darn it. Oh, it's been a long time. United we stand. Yeah, that was it.
This one of the idiots?
Hey, Ronnie.
Explains all the landmines. This is, well, was, General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined up. You do your job, I'll do mine. Guess the uniform is yours now, if you want it. So Geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General. Your fight is done, and the Minutemen live on. There's no point in getting all sentimental about something that happened 40 years ago. Come on, we're almost through.
Wait, he's been there dead for 40 years and you guys didn't come get him?
Here we are. Oh, get us in here. Now, let's see what kinds of goodies are left.
Alright. What do we got? Yes, 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 yes. Yes,
Excellent.
yes.
The armory's still intact. Everything we need, just waiting for us. And the cream of the crop, schematics for building artillery.
Nope, I did not want that. Dogmeat, I blame you for making me pick that up. Drop. Just want all this ammo to sell.
I have to admit, Ronnie, having artillery would help out quite a bit.
Oh, we used to rain down fire on Deathclaws and super mutants alike. It was a glorious thing. All right, grab that schematic and let's get going. Don't forget to grab some smoke grenades, too.
Alright, where are the smoke flares? Here we are. Okay. Is that it? Anything else useful down here? Just musket pieces. We don't need those. Not going to take the mines. Alright.
By robot. Anybody in the vicinity of Grey Garden, please go see what they need there.
Another quest?
This is Radio Freedom.
Gosh.
All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Looks like you've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate it.
Oh, okay, got it. To the building we go. I don't know how many I'm supposed to build, but it feels right to put one on each of the corners. There we go. Now, do I get to assign people to it? Build and assign artillery. Okay. Oop. Alright,
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
Alright, you come on
Nothing to
over
report
here.
at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
And you.
Got it.
Alright, anybody else lazing about? Is Ronnie one of the people here? Because I know this guy we can't assign. He needs to stay on the radio. Is our fourth person Ronnie? Let's see. Probably. Alright, hold on. Hold on, buddy. Get this in there a little better. Alright, try now. Try now. Nope. He moved on. Did we get anybody using it? Yeah, this guy's locked in. Alright, I can't tell if Ronnie's the fourth person or not, but...
Hi.
Ah, gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. So here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. As we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming point. Keep your radio on and tuned to Radio Freedom so we can confirm we're ready.
I know why they didn't, but man, it would have been cool if they made this destructible. A little building we're about to hit.
All right, General, if you can hear me, we're ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and start the test fire.
Whoops. Oh, it's not on impact, it's on a timer. They went really crazy with this. Like, there's actually an animation for him to aim it at wherever you. Let's see if he's gonna do it. Like, they actually have a calculation to determine what angle the NPC should face it at, and they can actually animate and spin it to face the target. Way over the top. They're not going to do the demo?
Here at Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
You guys decide not to do the demonstration today? I think I broke it. They're just not interested anymore. They're like, nah. You've seen it before.
Got a minute?
Now that we have the armory back, you can resupply here whenever you run low on supplies. Anything you need right now?
Let me see what you've got.
Take a look.
I'm surprised she doesn't sell the artillery things. Oh wow, that is quite the weapon. That is very expensive though. Holy cow. Why did that break? I've never had this quest just quit working. Oh well, not the end of the world. Let's see. Now let's see if somebody's prediction is correct that I'm gonna nuke myself when I walk by here. I wonder if it's because I threw 2 of them. The game didn't like that. I just assumed the first one didn't make it because I threw it a little too short. Oh well. All right, well, let's move on. Look at all these quests. Holy cow. All right, let's go talk to Preston. You need radio freedom on your Pip-Boy? Ah, okay, I didn't think that was required. Yeah, the objective cleared. I don't know what's going on with it. It switched over to go talk to Preston. So it must have just been a failsafe they had in the quest in case it broke. Talk to Jack Cabot.
I gotta hand it to you, General. You've really turned things around for the Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again.
Oh, we got a new settler.
We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns.
There we go.
Something else, isn't she?
Yeah, she definitely knows how to take charge.
Ha! That's a bit of an understatement from what I hear. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help.
No, that's not necessary.
Make sure to offer help to
Radio
anyone
Freedom's
that
got you
needs
covered,
it.
Preston.
That can only help our cause.
You know what, Preston? I got an idea.
Excuse me.
Is there something you need?
I want to trade a few things.
Whatever you need, General.
Preston, you are going to be the new general. Let's see. Store. There you go, buddy.
Anything else?
Nope. You're
No.
looking dapper.
Nothing.
Okay.
Good job, buddy. Alright, there was a new settler I just saw. There she is. That's Maggie.
Why, hello. Always so nice to meet a new person. The name's Maggie Green, former trader seeking a new life. Are you the one in charge here?
It's nice to meet you.
Ooh, polite too. I'm grateful for that. Too many ornery folk out there in the wasteland. Although, I suppose I can't blame them entirely for that. But I suppose that's why I'm here. I'm looking for a change, and settling down feels like the best option. Are you looking for able hands?
Glad to meet you. We can use some more veterans around here.
Oh. Well, now, I can't say I've ever really thought of myself like that, but thank you all the same. So, where do you want me?
I guess you can stay here if we have space. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Alright, do we have any shops? Because I think she is one of the, I believe she's one of the people that has all the barks set up. I can't recall. Who else we got here?
Yeah?
A lot of visitors. Alright, let's get Maggie a commercial plot. Because why not? Let's see. Where'd you go? Oh, everybody's going to the bar and the casino. Maggie, oh, she got assigned to something there. But you're getting a new job over here. Let's see what you build. Some magic power. Oh, here we go. We're just cruising through the quests now. Alright, can I wire this up? No, we need to add something there. Alright, power, switch. What is this she's building? Weapon store, eh? Alright, you guys gotta get with the power here. Okay, oh, this place is doing great. 96 happiness. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's see here. Oh, we got some level ups. Okay. Medic, yes please. Strong back stat. I don't think that was one of the ones I was after. What are all the 31s? Let's see here. Toughness is 31, Rifleman's 31. There's just a whole lot of great stuff in the 30s that unlocks. Because we definitely need... We want the 34... 38's a ways off still. 34 for Demo Expert. Okay, so I just need to hang on. I just need to have 2 for level 31. We'll be in good shape, so I guess I can take Strong back. Actually, I don't even care about that. What does the last one do? When running costs 30% less points. Okay, I don't care about those. Those are not good enough to waste my points on. Okay, we'll just hoard points again. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we might as well trigger.
Slick, you there? We got a bit of a problem. I think one of our settlements just got taken by the gunners. I can't tell for sure. Without the comm hub, I can't monitor the ASAMs there. But they've gone quiet. I can't make contact over radio. God damn it. The gunners are already making their move. I wonder if this means they figured out how to tie their radios into the hub. You need to go check out that settlement. See what's going on there. If it has fallen to the gunners, you'll need to liberate it. I'll send you the coordinates. Be careful now.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats.
Oh, they took Abernathy. Okay. Well, I feel like how can we ignore that? It's right around the corner. Oh, we can drop a save here. Oh yeah, Yogi, you probably have you probably get Wise, right? I failed horribly at recruiting Wise. Because I am on a Charisma 2 character, or 4 or something really low. Really low. Can you convince Oxhorn to play SS2? He played SS1 back when he used to do reviews of mods. But I've heard him say he doesn't like mod stories because they're not canon. Reclaim. What gunners? I don't see any.
This is Captain West of the Gunners. This settlement is now under our jurisdiction. You are warned to not resist. Aggression towards Gunner forces will not be tolerated. Submit to our authority, and no harm will come to you. A new beginning for the Commonwealth.
Oh, there's one. couple of them right there. Oh yeah, they're all lined up on a bench here. Okay, I'm really worried I'm gonna pop a settler by accident. No, okay, both of these guys are fair game. Okay, I know what to do. We need a dude. We need some jet. Oh yeah, look at that. 1, 2. Ah, I missed the third one.
Warned to not resist.
Whoa! That was wild, the volume change. Oh, nice. This the CPD bot's helping us. That's awesome.
The new beginning for the Commonwealth is near.
Take cover until the... Made it.
Go CPD bot.
This is Captain West of the Gunners. This settlement is now under our jurisdiction.
Settlers, get out of the way.
You are warned to not resist. Aggression towards gunner forces will not be tolerated. Submit to our authority, and no harm will come to you.
Oh, whole pile of them disappeared.
A new beginning for the Commonwealth is near.
God, I hope there's a bounty on you.
Just let them fight that Protectron.
This is Captain West of the Gunners. This settlement is now under our
no, they
jurisdiction.
took him down. Poor guy.
You are warned to not resist. Aggression towards gunner forces will not be tolerated. Submit to our authority. No harm will come to you. Beginning for the Commonwealth.
Is this our last guy?
Will not be tolerated.
Sorry, Wes. Oh, we had an important piece of our future puzzle. Patrolman sunglasses. Good, we didn't accidentally kill the cat. Uh-oh, we did take down one settler. It could have been worse. So does anyone have anything to say about all this?
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure.
No? Nobody cares?
I'd like to trade some items.
Of course.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Okay.
No one's interested. There's like a flag we can set on the NPCs, and I'm fairly certain we don't. You know what? We'll go check that. You can set a flag on the NPCs to basically tell them that the player just helped them, so that they'll do the dialogue that's like, "Oh, thank God you were here." All right, hold on. Let's do a save. Yeah. Yeah, a gunner killed the settler, of course. It was definitely a gunner. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to get you guys onto my dev machine in just a second here. I'm going to see if we are correctly setting that. So, I'm going to go quiet for a second. All right, you guys should see my dev machine now. And now we need to go to MQ, I think it's 18 is hostile takeover. Yeah, let's see here. And we're going to take a look at this script. Alright, Gunners defeated. What are we doing after the Gunners are defeated? Okay, so what are we doing here? We switch Lupe back to her new outfit. We update the hardware store, turn off the radio. Okay, so it looks like we're not setting that. So now I got to remember what that is. There's basically a little, or maybe we were relying on the raid system to do it, and it's failing. All right, let me see if I can remember what it's called. So I think it is a... Is it an actor value? Oh, no, it's a faction. That's what it is. All right, hold on. So we need to go... Let's look up... Workshop parent script. I believe the base game generally takes care of this. And then it is... Let's see. We'll check the factions that are in here. Here we go. Minimum Radiant Dialogue Thankful faction. Alright, so here it is where they're removing them. Alright, so let's look up this faction and see how they get added to it. Alright, go to character. Faction. Use info. Okay, well, we've got lots. We make use of that a lot. Let's see. Okay, so it's not clear that it's being added anywhere. So let's go use info. We'll look at workshop parent script. It might be that because they're in an alias, they get put into that. All right, let's see here. Here we go. Workshop spokesman after raider attack. Okay, that's workshop dialogue faction. Okay, no, this doesn't put them in that faction. So what? After player helps. Trying to figure out when they get put into this faction, because I guess we could just put them in the faction, and then it looks like the base game will after a few days will remove all of the NPCs from that faction. I'm just curious when they get put into it. So we have all this SS2 stuff. That's not going to be it, because this is a base game thing. This is just something we're trying to leverage here. Is it done maybe on the NPC record? Let's check that. So this is our, from Workshop Framework's, copy of the Workshop NPC, because we made it injectable so people can inject. So one of the things early on in Fallout 4 modding, and it's still an ongoing issue, is there are several mods that say they offer a ton of new faces for settlers, and the way most of them are designed, they can't coexist. You have to just pick one. Let's see if this does it. Let's see. No, this doesn't mention that faction, but maybe we're using it in array or something. All right, let's see. No, only mention of faction is apply workshop owner faction. Okay. So I can see that they're in the -1 faction, which makes it so that when you have somebody in a -1 rank of a faction, it makes it so that they're eligible for any dialogue assigned to that faction, but they're not actually in that faction. It's like a little hack Bethesda put in for their own system. Yeah, this is all just NPCs. So I would assume that it's one of these that's doing it. Oh wait, could it be assignment manager? It'd be weird if we were the ones doing it and that Bethesda wasn't. All right, let's check and see if this gets used here. Okay, yeah, so we add them to the faction when they get unbound if it uses our assault system. So I think we could just simply just add everybody to it after the end of this quest, and that would be fine. So let's do that. Let's go Gunners defeated, and we'll just add a line here like add settlers to Thankful faction. Okay, we're going to need to define this faction. Faction, property, auto, const, mandatory. We'll move this elsewhere in a moment. And we just basically want to loop through. So into I equals 0. I is less than settlers dot length. Settlers I dot add to faction. I plus equals 1. Oops. All right, and now we need to get settlers. We need to make this an actual thing. So actor settlers equals, how are we going to get these settlers? Also, I want to check in workshop parent. Tason's last visit. Is there anything we need to set to make sure that no, doesn't look like it. Oh, you know what? I know where there's a, hold on, there's another quest here with raids. Let's see, is it might be in a subdirectory. All right, hold on a second, because this might, I might have just remembered where the actual quest is that's doing it. Is it called Raid? Workshop Raider Attack? Is it this one? This might be one of the variants of it. Workshop Attack Script. Let's check this. All right, start attack, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so record attack. I know that's part of it. Let's see if we're recording the attack in here. Record attack. No, we're not. All right, interesting. Okay, there's a call to resolve attack. Add to Grateful Faction. Here it is. So it's done by this script. But what is calling this? So we're going to do this. We're going to go to Open Containing folder. And I have a little utility for searching by the inside of scripts. I have this Ultra Search program set up so I can search for specific uses of a script function. So we're going to do that real quick. Okay, so it's done in, well, that's just the definition of it. All right, it looks like it's done with some fragments. Ooh, I hate these. Okay, but that explains why it's not done by our, like it's not being done automatically, because we wouldn't be running these attack scripts. So we do need to do it manually. Do we need, what I want to know is, do we have to set anything else here? Okay, so we can set the faction of who attacked, and that probably enables some dialogue that's specific to the attacker is my guess. So let's look this up and see if there's an ID number that goes with, let's see here. Let's see if there's a ID number that goes with the gunners. Yeah, it looks, it's attack value 5. So they actually have specific lines for gunners, which is nice. So we can actually take advantage of that. So we can just do this. So we can set value. So we can also do settlers I dot set value. Do we have workshop parent referenced in here where we can just use this? No. So we're going to need to go, what is this? That's an actor value. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab this. And we'll go and we'll set this to equals 5. 5 equals gunners. Okay, so now we still need to fetch our settlers. So let's see here. Are we recording which settlement we use for this assault here anywhere? Settlement alias, okay. So we can do workshop script settlement equals settlement alias dot get ref as workshop script. If settlement does not equal none, we just want to make sure we actually get it. Then we can fetch all of the settlers. There should be a function on workshop script. Let's open that up. And we'll do actor. Okay, there's not from here. I know I have a function set up for this, so let's say get workshop NPC. Let's see if that is a function. No, is it get settlers? Okay, looks like I have a bunch of implementations of get settlers, probably to keep the load down on any particular quest. So let's see if we have any of these quests being referenced already that we can make use of. All right, just a second here. We'll go. Let's see where it is defined, or how many different quests it's defined on. Okay, we've got to define an RPG manager, assignment manager, outfit manager. Oh, I think we do have a reference to outfit manager, so we'll just use that. All right, where did our function go? All right, so we will go outfit manager dot get settlers, and we need to feed it the settlement ref. And there we go. And should be as easy as that. I do want to double check though and make sure. Let's see if there's anything else we need to do in this. So add to grateful faction. What else did we have to do here? I feel like there's something we have to set on the actual. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it just gets cleared every few days automatically. So this should be all we need to do. So now after you free them, they should all be thankful and should actually react instead of just being mute about it, which doesn't feel great. Go ahead and put these in here. Let's compile this. Q18. Compile. All right, what did we screw up? Oh, workshop. We got to define workshop parent as well. All right, so that. Let's do it here. Workshop parent script. Actually, hold on. Where am I using workshop parent? Because I might not even need it. Nope, I don't need it. Okay, so this right here, we actually defined that manually, so we don't actually need this. Let's try that again. Come on, compile. Nope, what else are we missing? Can I find a parameter name? Attack faction value. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that's why. Okay, because there isn't one called attack faction value. We need to just get rid of this. Set value to 5. And actually, we need to, because we're doing set value. It's looking for a float, so we'll go ahead and define that as a float. And now let's see if this compiles. Oops, no, don't rename. Compile. Hey, there we go. All right, so now we need to just come into MQ18 and set these 2 new properties down here, which we should be able to just autofill. There we go. And there we go. All right, so now after you do hostile takeover, your settlers will actually acknowledge you saved them. That'll feel good. All right, nice and easy. So we got one new fix in. Even though it wasn't really broken, it just felt a little janky. And with that, I think that's a good spot to stop for tonight, because I actually have some work to do before I can go to bed tonight. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me this evening. In theory, I'll be back on Sunday, and we'll do some more Skyrim. So thank you guys, and yeah, that's it. Talk to y'all later.